You better take a look at this radar. What is it, son?
I don't know, sir. But it looks like a giant
It's tulip. And the first one is probably the one that is, the most interesting one.
Chief Planning Officer said that this scheme would give London a new iconic building with a bold and striking form.
Do you know it's funny? It's funny how many icons there have to be in one tiny city centre. At some point we had London Eye, and then we had Shard, and now it's going to be the tulip.
How they come up with the naming, with the gherkin, the tulip. No one called 20 Fenchurch Street walkie-talkie from the very beginning. People did. The same happened with Scalpel, the same that happened with the can of tuna.
Yeah, which is great.
I think that this building is great. I love this building. The way it looks, I like this.
Do you know, it looks like
Dick!
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard.
Oh my god, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, where?
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth shaft.
Yeah.
Have you seen Dr. Evil's rocket?
No.
No? Oh, right. The only thing I'm curious by now is what's the size of Norman Foster's car? I'm still surprised that Tulip is only 5 meters shorter than Randy's piano shirt.
A statement architecture, because if you think of people around you, you would want it to be friendly, you want it to be like literally part of the public space and not like this massive extension that you go up onto the elevator and like pay like, £50 to get in and take a couple of pictures and then go down. I mean, I'm fully against it.
It's all of the middle class will go to Shad, all of the poor people will go to Duck and Waffle once a year, and the cool kids will go to Tulip.
They go to Tulip. Our next topic is one of the greatest designers of modernity, Dieter Rams.
He's still alive?
He's still alive. The fact that his design led to such massive overconsumption. So literally, nowadays, I think he's actually not very happy. He's not very happy that all his efforts, to simplify our living, to leave the essence, have led to the opposite effect, so just people just cramping their tiny flats with this super minimalistic things.
In a digital age, when the only interface you have is a flat screen, it just kind of generates that nostalgia for you to press the button. It is like having a watch. You don't need it. You have so many things that will tell you time at the instant. Still wear a watch for a status symbol. The same thing Dieter Rams' furniture or whatever. It is a furniture. Actually, that's the right thing to say. His devices are a furniture. It's not like something that you use. People who buy Dieter Rams' things are hoarders.
Interesting how they're trying to sell us the notion you're gonna buy this thing and you're gonna be part of the bourgeois class. It makes you want to buy it, because it goes with anything, and it's just so in trend, and it looks like it's bespoke and it looks like it's one of a kind, but then just flooded and it's everywhere. You can't be designing for future, which you can't really predict, and you can only hope that it's going to go the best way, it's going to go the best route. So he wanted to be very considerate and just buy enough and just be very utilitarian.
That's not what we want. We want new thing every year.
We want new iPhone
every year.
Yeah, it straight away goes in the rubbish bin.
Yeah. The previous one goes to the rubbish bin. So as your kidneys.
So kidneys. No one can see kidneys, but people can see iPhones. So.
Yeah.
One of the competitions entry that have actually won micro living proposal made of entirely shipping containers. I can't really grasp it, because the shipping containers made entirely out of, rusting, not the highest quality, not the highest grade metal that are gonna sizzle in Cairo, when most of the year it's over 45 degrees Celsius. So I'm not sure how ethically right the scheme is. I mean, even from the perspective, if you're thinking, right, okay, how are we going to find the cheapest material to build and just shove, most vulnerable society social class of people in there and just to get rid of them. Just so many things that haven't been considered, you know. Thermal comfort inside, I mean, that's probably the biggest one. But then it's just, you know, the space.
But they've got some birds in render.
But they got
birds and render, and that sells everything. A sunset, some silhouettes, nice warm colors, several filters, and with the shipping containers stacked on top of each other, and
they are perfectly stacked. They've put a couple of trees there, you know, just to show, you know, it's going to be kind of a semi-public thing in there. If you look at the plan drawing, it's just, I was hoping to see some insulation.
Sorry, is that just me who sees swastika in that thing?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They just collect all the people in the shipping container.
It's fine. We have shipping containers. They're cheap, aren't they? So we're just going to stack them on top of each other. We're going to put people in there and we're going to let them go. Social scheme housing in a very hot country out of shipping containers. So supposedly you need an insulation that is like, I don't know, very substantial, isn't it? So yeah, right now they're showing some kind of congregation, some kind of a public space where they need to build housing with available materials that's just going to suit the basic needs.
It's you can do good things out of anything. It's all down to workmanship. So shipping containers actually could be counterproductive, where you use the material or a construction method that there's no labor, there's no skills to work with in this country. So you introduce a new problem to more problems. Troy Donovan, the Instagram facade engineering star, the only influencer we have in our world.
Which we're very proud of.
Which we're proud of, yes. He's basically trolling Herzog Demi around this project, 56 Leonard Street in New York. He has posted several images and details of the project, predominantly about balconies and protruding flats with some, basically it's a massive cold bridge. It just looks pristine and concrete and clean.
Right.
Nice rendering, very nice interior design, but when it comes to facade, some of the flats, actually half of the flat protrudes out and there is no insulation on the floor. Maybe they've done something, maybe the architects was insisting and like, well, no, we have to get this pristine line, an equal line for concrete everywhere around the building to 12 million per flat, please. What do you think about the building in general? This is kind of striking looking building. Yeah, look at that, that's nice.
Oh, well, just different. It's just, I don't know. For what it is, it's not worth to neglect and abandon the thermal performance entirely.
One other thing happened this week as well is this internship thing. But our opinion is that the architects are slaves and they have to work for free. So that's all cool with us, and not sure what to fuss about.
Yeah, I mean,